Managing model share users by using project and firm folders on Trimble Connect. Before we start looking at that, what are project and firm folders? Well, a firm folder is an area that stores all your company's specific settings, such as profile databases, print settings, component setups, drawings, and borders, ensuring that when users are working on your project, that they utilize your company standards. Project folders are actually where project-specific settings are stored. And actually, these can also contain company-specific settings, such as, again, print settings, drawing components, specialized drawing borders, just for that project. So many of you will already have firm or project folders set up. They're usually stored on a server, and users appointed them, so they just work to company standards. The problem is when companies have people working remotely, administrators have to ensure that all the users have the latest copy of the firm and project folders with them, and this can lead to ambiguity and often updates to the firm folder or project folder not shared or copied correctly, so it can lead to errors or problems. Using Trimble Connect as the firm and project folder, you can ensure that Tekla users are always using the same settings, and that updates to these folders are automatically communicated and downloaded to everyone. So it really makes your administration job on this very easy. So as administrators, it ensures you can be confident that all your users, no matter where their geographical location or time zone, will always be using the correct settings. So again, the firm folder, it's a repository in which various company settings and files can be placed and then made available for all the users and projects, ensuring that everyone always uses your correct company standards. Project folder, same thing, but it's project-specific standards. By using Trimble Connect as the project and firm folders, you can then tell users, no matter where they are in the world, to use those specific settings with no further user intervention. The administrator can take care of all the updates and it's all fully automatic to everyone. So, how does that work? Well, let's take a look. Using Trimble Connect as the project or firm folder settings. First, let's create a new project in Tekla Structures 2020. You'll notice that when we launch the model, we get automatically asked if we want to join a Trimble Connect project. At this moment, I'm not going to do that, but at any time, I can launch that command again by going to Menu, Trimble Connect. Now let's launch Trimble Connect itself. First, I'll create a new project by entering the name, selecting the image for the front end, and selecting the correct licensing options. Your license will be in this pull-down menu here. Once the project has been created, we can then enter that project and start using it as the project or firm folder. So we're creating the project, then we're opening the project. Within here now we'll create a new folder. This is going to be our holding area for all our company settings for the project or firm folder settings. So that is the folder that will contain all of the company settings. Now let's go to the team. We invite everyone that's going to have access to that folder or to have use of those files from that folder. So simply type in the email addresses. These must all have Trimble Connect licenses themselves. So you can see here now I've created the whole team. If I then go back to the folder I've created, I can then set permissions for those users on that folder. As I'm admin, automatically I'm going to say everyone else is to have read-only access. This means that they can read those files, but they can't delete them or edit them, and that's what you want, of course, with the company or with the firm folder or project folder settings. I can overwrite that, so I'm going to say Simon, I'd like him to be an admin, so he has full access to be able to edit or add files to that firm folder, project folder. Okay, now I have the users and the folders set up with the permissions. I'll now copy the files, my firm or project folder files, into that Trimble Connect folder. You can see on my desktop I have all my files, which are reports, drawing settings, databases. I'm simply going to upload those to the Trimble Connect project. Only myself and Simon has access to edit those. Everyone else will be read-only access. Those files have now been uploaded to the Trimble Connect project. Let's just have a quick review. So here we have a folder I've set permissions to the users to access that folder. Simon, I've been given full access. Everyone else is read-only. This is the team. I'm admin. The other users will be able to utilize those files now from Trimble Connect, but not edit or alter them. So if I now go back to my Tekla model and select Trimble Connect from the menu, we can then say Start Collaboration. And what I'll do is simply point this Tekla project to the Trimble Connect project I've just created. So let's point there and we'll say now OK to that. If we then go to Advanced Settings, I can then say use that as the firm folder. I'll put the firm folder so it points that Trimble Connect path correctly. So Trimble Settings, Advanced Options, we type in this typical path, and then the folder name after that, that's the folder name in the Trimble Connect project, there, Purple Sky Project 1. That means now that that project is set for everyone, including myself. If I share this now, everyone will get those same settings with no other input. Once I reopen the model, it will then recognize that there's a firm or project folder in the Trimble Connect project and say, do you want to synchronize your model with the Trimble Connect firm folder? We'll say yes. Every user on this now will get that, using this project will get the same warning, and it will always update them automatically from the cloud. You'll see there, look, I've got some specific files that are only in my Trimble Connect firm folder. You can see they now appear. For example, these reports in my reports dialog and my drawing settings. These are the ones that's actually come down from Trimble Connect. Anyone else joining this project will automatically get the warning to download the settings from Trimble Connect, and it's all fully automated from this point. If I add a new file into here, let's say I've got another one I want to add to that firm or project folder in Trimble Connect. Once you drop that in, it will warn everyone in that project that there's a new file and warn them to update. So they need to actually reopen the model. You'll see then as I reopen that, it knows that there's a change between my settings and the firm folder. It'll say our project folder, and it will say please synchronize. I'll say yes to that. So now the file I just added to that, or the report, will now be visible to everyone. It's all fully automated from that point. So now I don't do any more settings, just simply add any new files or edit them in the Trimble Connect project. Now we can start sharing that project. So let me add my users. You'll see I've added these. Some of the users I'll make into viewers. When these other users now open that shared model, no matter where they are in the world geographically, it will send them a warning saying there are new firm or project folders, and it will automatically send those to the users. So you never need to, as an administrator, there's nothing more to do than otherwise you keeping that project and firm folder in Trimble Connect up to date. So we can see how that looked to me, an administrator on the project, but how does this look to users that join the project? I'll hand over to Lee in the USA, who can show you what he would see from his side.
Hello everybody, this is Lee Snyder, and I just received this email from Mick inviting me to this model sharing project. So what I can do is just go ahead and jump into Tekla Structures, go up to my shared models, and then I can load in all of the model sharing projects that I've been invited to or have created on my machine. So I'll join the Purple Sky project EPC that Mick has created, and then I'll just go ahead and read in all of those packets and baselines if there are any, and then that model will be available for me to use on my computer. So once that's loaded, I can just open up the 3D view here. And then if I come up to my reports, just to show you quick how this project settings work, you can see that I don't have any custom or extra settings or reports from Mick. But because we have this link to a Trimble Connect project, I now see this dialog box asking me if I want to come in and use these settings. So if I click on yes, it will update those. Before I do that, let's just look here in the advanced options. If I type in project, you can see I didn't have to do anything. This project syntax is already filled out for me that Mick already put in there. So there's nothing really for me to do on my end. It's automatically linked to that Trimble Connect project folder. So I'll just click yes. That will then grab all of those settings and link that to my Tekla Structures project, ensuring that as we work together and collaborate in this model sharing project that we're all using the same reports, drawing output, and getting the same consistent data. So if I open up the reports, we can take a look. Now I can see all of these custom files that are come in from that project folder. So as I load in drawing settings or connection settings, I'll be able to use those from the project folder. Another thing I want to show you quick, if I come over here and go to the Project Explorer, this will open up that project that Mick created in Trimble Connect. And you can see on my side that we have that folder is grayed out, meaning that it's in view only for me because those are the permission settings that Mick created as the project admin. So even if I open this, I can see all of the files here. Again, they're in that grayed or subdued color. Even if I select one and attempt to delete it, I'll get a warning up at the top telling me that I don't have permissions to perform that operation, and then I can contact my admin if I need those settings.
Thank you, Lee. That concludes our video today on managing model share users utilizing project and firm folders on Trimble Connect. I hope you all found that very useful.